Extremely significant, very timely. I think there is definitely this linkage between discrimination based on work and descent, the issue of modern slavery, forced labor, bonded labor, all of that. So in that sense, I think very relevant. I think what is also important is that this whole meeting is bringing together a diverse range of issues and stakeholders. What is also very important is that it's looking at, for example, addressing all kinds of constituencies, not just affected communities, but also, and obviously government, for example, since the state has primary responsibility, but other stakeholders such as the private sector. We are talking about discussing and really engaging with other groups as well, whether it's dominant castes, other CSOs working on the whole range of human rights issues. So I think in that sense very important and very relevant. I think it's pretty evident from all the research that has been done and the work that has been done by groups and NGOs and movements so far. Clearly there is a strong component of discrimination based on work and descent when we look at the issue of modern slavery. And as I said, the figures based on the data that groups and CSOs have speak for themselves. Also very significant that there are laws to deal with issues such as related to modern slavery, discrimination. The issue of implementation is key, and also how groups and organizations should engage on these issues and really come together. So I think there's no question that there is a linkage, and I'm hoping that this conference will actually then go on to look at interventions, avenues for intervention, and really figure out a concrete way forward. I would think more than priorities, we really need to be looking at a multi-pronged approach, and I think that is coming through in the discussion so far. You have to be looking at state responsibility. So whether it's laws, policies and their implementation, I think the role of state institutions is very key, and that came out in some of the discussions already, whether it's the national human rights institutions, whether it's the administration, political will, etc. The other factor is also I think looking at global processes as well, and I'm hoping we will get to that tomorrow. Engaging with international mechanisms, monitoring ongoing processes, and in fact I would like to discuss some of the private sector business and human rights issues as well in some more detail. Really multi-pronged, as I said. What is the way forward for CSOs as well, particularly at a time where there is a lot of pressure on movements and on organizations. So it will be important to really look at all of those avenues, with civil society, political, as was discussed today as well. So activism, advocacy, political advocacy, international engagement with a diverse range of groups. I think all of that. So it's really not about a priority as much as bringing all of these processes and agendas together.